got a window sticker here and a price of 104,428 Canadian. We've got a 2025 GMC Sierra 1500 Denali. All right, everybody, I've got a 2025 GMC Sierra 1500 Denali here in a stunning Thunderstorm Grey Metallic. If you're sick of having maybe a black or maybe a white or silver, 100% get this color. I think it's a stunning color from top to bottom. It will definitely turn heads because it's just something you don't really see on pickup trucks or cars in general, I do have to say. So one thing that I do have to say with GMC's bold design is their front ends, so like the C-shaped LED daytime running lights with LED lights, and then you got fog lights, gives it the presence that GMC is trying to achieve when it comes to their overall design. It's bold, it's beautiful, and it does have that presence that truck buyers maybe are looking for. So one thing that I also like with the Denali trim is this chrome grille here, which is standard on the Denali trim. You get some chrome trimming down there on the bumper with 2 recovery hooks. You've got parking sensors as well as a 360 camera right below this GMC badge. Now you can get this badge more like a slate gray color, which I probably would prefer because the red I find is not going with the theme of this truck, but you do get that GMC badge there obviously in red. You do get vents there on the sides of the bumper, as we can see. That helps with a little bit of aerodynamics. But overall, I do have to say that this truck is stunning from top to bottom. Now that's it for the front here, guys. Let's take a look underneath the hood and go over the engine option here. So underneath the hood here, we've got the beautifully equipped, naturally aspirated 6.2 V8, producing 420 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque with the 10-speed automatic transmission. I truly love this motor. Now, having said that, it's not really good on fuel economy, I do have to say, but it sounds great, especially when you put it in sport mode. There is a noticeable difference from normal to sport, and it's got power, it's got the capability for towing, and overall, it's a V8, which I think a lot of truck buyers still want nowadays. So that's underneath the hood here. Let's take a look around the truck and go over its options. So let's take a look around the GMC here. We'll start with the tire and wheel setup, and I do have to say GMC really knocks it out of the park with their tire and wheel setups. We're sitting on 275/50 R22s, so you still get that 22-inch wheel. You've got the carpeted liner inside, and then you get this nice plastic piece around the fender here, which helps to prevent rock chips and rusting. Now, we've got the 6.2 V8 badge here with GMC there on that chrome piece. You do get chrome here on the mirror cap with the light, and then a camera underneath to encompass your full 360 camera. We can see Denali there is at the bottom of the passenger door. And here's a side glance of what this truck looks like. This is also a 5.5-foot bed to note. Now you do get keyless entry only on the front 2 doors. They used to be able to do it on all 4, which I'm not too sure now why they've gone only to the front. But one thing also you can see is there are some chrome pieces around this truck. So you've got the door handles that are chrome. Around the window sills, you can see they're chrome. And then this part of the running board, if I pull it out here, you can see that that piece is also chrome there. Now, as we go into the passenger side of the truck, we can see here the Denali trim is beautiful. I think the interior of this truck is really nice, which we'll get into in a moment. But we've got the Denali badge here on the seat, and then we've got some nice leather here. We've got your seat controls here. It doesn't look like we have massaging seats here on the passenger side, but we do get some nice wood trim there. As we carry over to the door, we've got this massive Bose speaker, lock and unlock, and then Denali there with your window control. Then we got some more wood trim. So overall, nice place to hang out, especially if you're the passenger princess. And then we've got the Denali badge there on the door sill. As we carry over to the back, we've got one thing that I love is the entrance to get into the truck. The door opens almost 90 degrees and you have a massive entry into the back here. You can see you've got more wood trim here with some nice kind of chrome and some brushed aluminum. Got the speaker there at the bottom. And then here is the interior. Looks beautiful. You do get cubbies here on both sides of the seat. So here and then over there. And then we'll get into that side in a moment. But you do get heated seats with a USB-C and a USB. Now these seats do go up. Now it is a 60-40 split. So you do get, 2 seats that go up there and then 1 seat here. And then you just push it down for it to go down. Now one thing I like about this running board here is there's a button here which you click and the running board will come back so you have better access. And then you just click it again and now it will just tuck right into the truck. Here is also a look at the back tire and wheel setup. Same tire and wheel size, but we do get that carpeted liner inside, which helps a lot with sound. That's it for a side profile view, guys. Let's take a look at that tailgate. So in the rear here of the GMC Denali, we'll start here in the middle. We can see we've got the GMC logo right there in the middle with Denali below that. We've got Sierra there on the right. This does have dual exhaust, which looks good and sounds incredible. We can see we've got your parking sensors there. We do get LED taillights, as we can see, and then we have those side steps there integrated into the bumper. This does have your MultiPro tailgate. Before we get into that, we've got a camera here and a light here, which illuminates down below, which helps a lot at night when you are putting or hooking up a trailer. Now, here we click these two buttons, and we've got some snow falling there. We do have a tonneau cover here, as we can see, but it does have that spray and bed liner, which is nice, and it is from factory because we can see the GMC badge there. Now, you do get cargo lights here. You get one here, one there, and then you also get one at the top. Now, two things there at the top, as you can see in that cargo light. I'm going to zoom in for you guys. You get a bed camera, and then you get a mirror camera. So the mirror inside, you're going to be able to have a camera so you can see out back the truck. Now, here is a railing here, so you just pop that up, and then you're able to easily access the bed. But you also do get a 120 plug, which is a really nice thing to add. This here comes down, and then you have basically a nice step to get in. Now, one thing to note is if you do have a hitch there, please don't open this because you will hit your cameras and your buttons. And it tells you right over here, obviously not to do that. I mean, if you don't remember, then it is what it is. You can option out speakers here, which are cool. You get a kicker audio system, which does sound good, just for tailgating. And then this can come up very easy, just like that. Now, pushing the second button just opens up the tailgate regularly. But you can also add almost a foot more of room here if you need things to go a little bit longer in the bed. But another awesome thing you can do is you click this button and you can just have the top part come out, and then you can also just have that, which is a really nice thing to have. So that's it for the back here, guys. Let's take a look at those rear seats on the driver's side. I just want to thank Applewood GM here in Mississauga, Ontario. Go see my boy Zach. He'll hook you up with a great deal. So hopping into the back here of the GMC Sierra Denali, we'll start with the door panel. We've got some nice wood trim, some soft touch material with some brushed aluminum and some chrome. We've got some stitching here, soft touch, which feels good. Speaker down below. No Denali here on the back door sills, but we can see we got a really nice leather seat. We got the cubby here as well, and then these seats do go up, which gives you access to more storage here. Now, there is an indent here, as you can see, for taller passengers, which does help, obviously, for headroom. But these trucks don't come with a full panoramic moonroof. They only come with that front sunroof, which I hope maybe in their next redesigned trucks, they'll be able to give you a full moonroof. Over here, we can see we've got heated seats, USB-C, USB with vents, and then you got your cup holders up top. And then you got basically almost a flat floor there. One other thing to note is you do have a handle. That's it for the back here, guys. Let's take a look at those front seats. So hopping into the front here of the GMC Sierra, we'll start with the door panel. We got wood trim here with some soft touch, brushed aluminum with some chrome. Over here, we've got memory seating, lock and unlock. We've got your window and mirror controls here. I like this Denali badge there. Bose speaker there. Denali there on the door sill. As we carry over to the seat, I like that you get Denali there on the seat with some really nice leather, and it's very plush. You got your seat controls there. And honestly, that's pretty much it, guys, before we hop in. I like the fact that you also get a handle here instead of grabbing the steering wheel, so that helps. That's it before we hop in, guys. Let's take a look inside. Alrighty, so we are inside the GMC Sierra Denali here. We'll start with the steering wheel. We've got your cruise control here with your forward collision alert. You've got a heated steering wheel there, as we can see. Over here, we'll control your front infotainment, which I really think that gauge looks good. You do get paddles there on the back. Now, one thing here is with these buttons, you can control that front display. So just by clicking this arrow here, you can go through your settings. Now, you can also change that front display to whatever configuration you want. Now, like I said, you have the paddles back there. You do have a stalk here for your wiper. Over on the left side of the steering wheel, we've got your 4x4 settings. And then this here is to control your sport and normal mode. You've got also your lights there, as we can see, with a parking brake. Now, this one does come with a heads-up display, and you can control it via these buttons here. Now, I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm just going to put the brightness up. There you go. There's that 0 there. So it does come with the heads-up display. At the top here, you get a really nice soft touch material at the top. And then as we carry over to the passenger, you can see that this does have an upper glove box area, with some really nice wood trim. You do get that lower glove box there as well. Now here is your front screen here, which I think is a perfect size. It's not too big, not too small. It fits just rightly into that dash there. You can control the screen. You can have a dual screen setup, as we can see here. We've got the maps on the left and audio on the right. You can scroll through. I like the clock there too. I think it's a nice, classic look. As we hit this home button here, we can go to different settings here. We've got cameras too. The camera quality, I do have to say, is really, really good. You got audio that you can click here too, so you can have your audio here, and then you can scroll over to settings, and it's got a decent amount of apps here that you can use, but overall I do have to say it's a nice screen. You got your volume knob here with a home button, engine start stop button there, and then you have dual zone climate. As we can see, you've got the heated and ventilated seats. You've got some controls down here. You can open your tailgate back here, turn off the auto stop start. You got lane keeping assist, parking sensors, and that kind of thing. We've got USB-C and USB here with a nice cubby at the front. You've got the really nice center console shifter here with a trailer brake controller. We can see we've got your cup holders here with another cubby there. Now here is your center console area. As we open that up, we've got a 120 here. We've got a wireless charging pad. We've got USB and USB-C. And then we've got a deeper pocket here. And then we've got a light there that shines right in the middle so you can see what's going on down there at night. Over here, we've got your rear camera mirror that you can turn on or off. And then at the top here, we've got OnStar here with the rear sliding window, and then your garage controls. Now that's it, guys, for the interior here. I got the window sticker behind me. Let's go take a look at that. Okay, so we've got a window sticker here and a price of 104,428 Canadian. We've got a 2025 GMC Sierra 1500 Denali, and then there's the exterior and interior color there, and then we've got some options here. So overall, I do have to say, yes, they are expensive trucks. I mean, you can't pull wool over people's eyes to say that it's not expensive. But honestly, for what you get in this truck, the quality of the luxury and the tech, it's a great truck. And you know what? Don't neglect it. I think they do a really good job when it comes to even driving the truck, because I think they drive fantastically. And I love this interior. I think it's probably one of my favorite interiors in the truck market. So let me know what you guys think about this truck in the comments. Curious to know what you think, and we will see you in the next one.